I used to always consider myself like a deep thinker and a real, like, academic, knowledgeable person on many things. And that's all well and good until it comes to analysis paralysis. So I've gone through like I've consumed every piece of content on money, business, marketing, whatever. Like Alex Hormozy, Gary Vee, Graham Stephan, Hamza, like everyone. I've watched like all of their videos and every book, Atomic Habits, Think and Grow Rich, Richest Man in Babylon, $100 million deals, like every single book you can think of in this niche, and every YouTuber, I've watched all their videos. I'm talking about when I was like 16, like basically a decade ago. I was doing all this, and by the time I was 20, I was probably like genuinely top 1% in knowledge in these areas, like as far as the content goes. But I had nothing to show for it, like nothing at all to show for it. I wasn't richer than I was when I started. I didn't have a real business. Like, I had pretty much nothing to show for consuming all of that content except a bunch of information in my head that I never really used. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people face. Like, you guys love to watch videos, read things, because it feels like you're actually gaining something from it. If you've been watching these videos for like a year or two, or even for 6 months, are you any richer than you were 6 months ago? Do you have any business leverage relationships that you didn't have 6 months ago? Like, are you better in any way by having watched these videos? Not, oh, I know this about real estate or I know this about marketing. Like, what have you actually done with that information? Anything? If the answer is no, then this is what I want to talk about. People spend their whole lives consuming, even when they think it's for some productive reason, like, oh, I'm doing this course, I'm watching these videos about money, finance, business. It's not going to do anything. In class, when you were in school, or if you are in school, you can watch your teacher solve the math problem and think, yeah, that's easy enough. You can go on YouTube and watch tutorials on how to do it. Yeah, that seems straightforward. Then you go and sit and write the exam and you don't know how to do anything. Like, everything it might as well be a foreign language to you, right? That's where experience matters. If you sat down with the textbook, did the practice question, you would say, oh wait, that's an edge case. That's something I didn't consider. Oh wait, what do I do in this situation? Let me find out. Oh wait, that's something I haven't seen before. All the videos, books, advice are on the very straight line cookie cutter information. Yes, the information is valuable, but it is literally just the generic general advice for the general person. You need to actually go out and figure out how to solve the problems yourself, how to apply the information. Yes, you apply the information, but everything has to be a little bit different for what you're doing. You have to go out and try and solve the problems yourselves. So what I would say is, if you've been consuming this content, just like stop, like full stop consuming that type of content, right? And just try and do something with it. Whatever business that's been on your mind, build the website for it, build the Instagram page for it, do some outreach, do some of the marketing tactics you learned. Actually put yourself to the test. Did I really learn anything from consuming all this content? And give yourself some time. I'm not saying do this for 2 days, do it for 3 months. Apply everything you've learned over the past 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. Spend 3 months actually working hard on some business and see if you actually learned anything. Do not go watching the videos. Don't go, I need something to watch while I eat. Forget about it. Stop consuming. Start producing. See what you can actually do. Learn things. The only way you will learn how to successfully do something is by trying to do it yourself. There are always edge cases, little varieties, little things that are different for your business that can't just be pulled out of a book. You can pull a lot out of a good book, but can you even do that, right? Have you tried to do that, right? Just do that, right? Start whatever business you want. It doesn't have to be your dream business. Pick some business that you know can make money. There are billions of them, right? Millions probably. Like bike repairs, bike reselling, fixing computers, web designing for other businesses. And try and act something you know how to do, preferably. So you're not spending time learning how to do the thing per se at the start. You're spending time developing that business. That's my advice to you, really. Just like stop consuming content nonstop. It's actual brain rot. Even the stuff you think is good is brain rot. It's just like makes you feel a bit more productive, so you watch that instead, which I guess is a tiny bit better, but not really, because you're still wasting time, right? What's my advice for this video? Very short and sweet. Stop consuming and start producing. You've consumed enough at this point, probably. Start producing something. Start any random business, see what you can do. Like, pick some random thing. You don't have to do it forever. A business isn't a contract for life. Do something, stick to it for 3 months. Actually apply everything you think you know about business, money, finance, marketing into that business and see how far it gets you. I promise you, by doing that, in 3 months, you'll learn way more than if you watch 10 videos a day for 3 months. 3 months will be the greatest lessons you've ever learned. If you actually stick to that business, work on it daily, and try to fix things yourself and figure it out. Stop consuming, start producing. Thanks.